Inside Morgan Freeman's incredible car collection, Oscars, Golden Globe, he's done it all. But forget the red carpet and limos for one sec. Have you ever wondered what kind of cars he's into? Well, here's the thing. When Morgan Freeman isn't stuffing movie lines into his head, he's putting together a car collection unlike any other celebrity you know. In fact, the actor has a thing for strong, durable classics. So, let's get the show on the road, and what better way to start than with one of the most recent vehicles in his collection? Number 1. Tesla Model X. Morgan Freeman might be an old head, and even that shows in the type of cars he owns. But you can't blame him for wanting to go electric and really fast, can you? The Tesla Model X is an electric dream, and even Freeman knows it. That's why this bad boy is sitting in his garage. This futuristic SUV proves that an EV can be powerful and stylish. Picture this: gull-wing doors on an SUV that open like an eagle about to take flight. Perfect for someone who's always looking to make an entrance. However, besides its obvious head-turning appearance, it still packs quite a punch. We're talking about a dual-motor, all-wheel drive powertrain capable of churning up to 670 horsepower, and an EPA-certified range of 348 miles. Given its range, you definitely weren't expecting this guy to be able to go that fast. Here's a plot twist: the Tesla Model X can go from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds and reach a top speed of 155 miles per hour. No doubt, Freeman still has a thing for the classics, but these features speak for themselves. No wonder he went electric. Well, as impressive as all this sounds, this still isn't the fastest car in the Oscar-winning actor's garage. Yeah, we're just getting started. Want to find out just how fast is fast enough for Morgan Freeman? Then get comfy. You wouldn't want to ruin the surprise. Number 2. Chevrolet Corvette C5. Remember when we said Freeman loves his ride, strong, durable, and classic? Well, nothing quite fits the bill better than a Chevy Corvette C5, prime American muscle. This beauty isn't just any kind of American muscle, no. It's a truly audacious machine that works perfectly for the open road thanks to its soft top that can be folded down. We're talking about an open-air driving experience like Aladdin on his magical flying carpet. Freeman definitely had this in mind when he splashed over $21,000 on this bad boy. In fact, in 2004, Freeman drove his Chevy Corvette to lead the field to the start of the 88th Indianapolis 500-mile race, a landmark vehicle for a landmark occasion. This classic isn't all aesthetics and open-air experience, you know? Let's take a peek under the hood, shall we? The Corvette C5 boasts an iconic GM 5.7-liter V8 engine, nicknamed the LS1. This legendary powerhouse pumps out a whopping 345 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque, propelling this beauty to a top speed of around 175 miles per hour. It also has great acceleration, going from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. Beats the Model X in speed, but not acceleration. Inside, the Corvette C5's cockpit is a high center console that makes you feel like piloting the Millennium Falcon, ready to blast off on an open-road adventure. Only difference is the Millennium Falcon doesn't give you an open-air experience. The Chevy Corvette C5 is the perfect balance of sophistication, comfort, and the best of all, speed, which tells you all you need to know about Freeman's taste. Next up is an absolute favorite of the actor. Number 3. Jaguar XJ6. With its chrome grille and sleek lines, this absolute masterpiece exudes an aura of sophistication that has undoubtedly stood even the test of time. Truth is, it's quite easy to imagine Freeman hitting the open road in a Jaguar XJ6, cruising through the quiet streets of a really serene city while enjoying the comfort and elegance this classic offers. Easy to see why this is the actor's favorite ride. Since its debut back in the 80s, this luxury sedan has stolen the hearts of petrol heads everywhere. Under the hood of this classic beasts a powerful 4.2-liter inline-6 engine. But it's more than just an engine with this hunk of metal. It's known for efficiency and smoothness, perfectly balancing refinement and power. An ideal engine for a car designed for enjoyable and relaxed cruising. And it's no slouch either speed-wise, capable of having you soar through the open road at a top speed of 143 miles per hour. One more time, we just have to bring up Freeman's love for durable classics because that's just what the XJ6 offers. Well, besides the XJ6's powerful engine and sleek design, this bad boy's interior is one fit for royalty. We're talking leather seats, walnut wood, and chrome details, all coming together to create an inviting and warm atmosphere when you grab the wheel. The lumbar support of its seats provides ample legroom and maximum comfort. The perfect place to be to enjoy a long drive or simply to unwind after a long, long day on set. The XJ6, above all else, is a symbol of luxury and functionality that, believe it or not, will live forever. A true British classic. Number 4. 2000 Toyota Tundra. Apart from Freeman's love for classic, sleek cars, the Shawshank Redemption actor also has a thing for full-size pickup trucks, which isn't so unsurprising given that he loves his rides capable and reliable. And it doesn't get more capable or reliable than a Toyota Tundra. This might be the cheapest car in Freeman's pretty expensive garage, costing the actor just a little over $15,000. But what it doesn't have in luxury, it makes up for in practicality and durability without skipping on comfort. This guy is an absolute beast. Not only does it offer more than enough compartment space, but it's also capable of easily trudging through the grimiest of terrains. Thanks to its 3.4-liter V6 engine, capable of producing 190 horsepower and 220 pound-feet of torque. As you'd have guessed, the Toyota Tundra isn't the fastest of the bunch, reaching a top speed of just 110 miles per hour. However, thanks to its 6-speed automatic transmission, this guy accelerates well enough, going from 0 to 60 in 6.4 seconds. We can't emphasize enough just how powerful Freeman's Toyota Tundra is, so maybe these numbers might help. This beast has a towing capacity of up to 10,200 pounds. That's up to 3 times its own weight, and carries a payload of about 8,000 pounds. With numbers like this, it's no surprise why it's got a place in Freeman's garage. So, the Tundra is a heavy tower, offers great performance, can get through any terrain, and has a pretty solid acceleration and torque. The big question now, where does this big guy actually go wrong? Well, if you're looking for good fuel economy and to not burn a hole through the ozone layer, then this isn't your guy. The pickup has an EPA-certified rating just 13 miles per gallon in the city and 17 on the highway. Yikes. While that's obviously not good, it isn't the only pickup truck sitting in Freeman's garage. Number 5. 1999 Chevrolet Silverado 1500. The second Chevy in Freeman's car collection isn't as sleek or eye-catching as the first, but still a classic nonetheless. Yet another pretty cheap car in the actor's collection, which was just a couple of bucks more expensive than the Toyota Tundra. Don't be fooled, however. They're both two different beasts. Like a true pickup, the 1999 Chevy Silverado 1500 is no slouch. It's more than capable of transporting some really bulky items through the most unforgiving of terrains and in comfort, too. Sporting a 4.3-liter V6 engine, this 1999 Silverado 1500 delivers 200 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, which is actually more than Freeman's own Toyota Tundra. The Silverado, though, was designed with a 4-speed automatic transmission compared to the Tundra's 6. Even with its impressive powertrain, the Silverado still falls short in payload carrying capacity, which is about 1,879 to 2,270 pounds. Nevertheless, it still has an impressive towing rate of about 13,000 pounds, which is more than the Toyota Tundra's 10,200 pounds. Speed-wise, the Silverado isn't all that, which is quite normal for a pickup. While owners claim to have exceeded this, the factory speed governor limits this monster to just 97 miles per hour. It also takes up to 8 seconds to go from 0 to 60. The Silverado 1500 also won't offer you fuel management. It is, however, still quite better than the Tundra with an EPA rating of 15 miles per gallon in the city and 18 on the highway. This pickup is just perfect for people in need of power, performance, and towing capacity, along with decent fuel management. Moreover, the 1999 Chevy Silverado also emphasizes versatility and performance, making it nothing short of a classic. This is far from the fastest supercar we promised, but just hang in there. All these will only make it more worth it. A few more cars to go. Number 6. 1949 Hudson Commodore. It's not all that rare for actors to own a car they once used in a movie. And for an actor like Morgan Freeman, who's been a staple in Hollywood for so long, it's definitely happened a couple of times. And that's where the 1949 Hudson Commodore comes in. This classic looks pretty familiar, right? Well, the ride was featured in the 1989 film Driving Miss Daisy. But besides making an appearance in a film, the Hudson Commodore's appearance is a truly memorable one. That's because the design is a striking example of post-war US automotive design, one that, regardless of how old it is, still gives off an undeniable air of elegance very few cars have been able to replicate. Unsurprisingly, the Hudson Commodore is the slowest ride in Freeman's extensive garage. Sporting an inline 8-cylinder engine, this American classic can only produce up to 128 horsepower, with a rather impressive 250 pound-feet of torque. Yeah, great torque, though, but even that couldn't make up for its speed. This classic can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 16.2 seconds, which is definitely awful now, but was quite respectable for its era. All these accumulate to the Hudson Commodore reaching a top speed of just 93 miles per hour. Again, a respectable number for its era. Nevertheless, this vintage ride still offers a smooth driving experience both on the highways and in the city, thanks to its 3-speed transmission. Inside, the spacious cabin of the Hudson Commodore can accommodate up to 6 passengers without so much as a fuss. The seats only accentuate the car's elegance, with high-quality materials that provide near unrivaled comfort. The best part about the Hudson Commodore is that, to this day, this vintage is still quite the head-turner. Grille guard, rear fender skirts, massive hubcaps with trim rings, and white wall tires all come together to create one of the classiest cars in American automotive history. Freeman is definitely never letting go of this classic, and it actually isn't the only car he fell in love with on set. Number 7. Mustang GT 350. Here's yet another muscle car the 7 actor has sitting in his garage. What's better though, is that this beauty actually has history with Freeman. If you believe in love at first sight, then that's exactly what it was between Freeman and his Mustang GT 350. The Oscar-winning actor saw the classic while on set for his 2000 movie Bucket List, and the sparks just flew. And honestly, you can't blame him, can you? Take a look at this beautiful hunk of metal designed in 1965 as a replica of the initial Shelby GT 350. Reports claim that Freeman took an instant liking to the car and decided that he'd love to have one beyond just the movie set. Yeah, he's all of us. Well, this powerful vintage is powered by a 289 cubic inch 4.7-liter V8 engine, capable of unleashing up to 306 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 329 pound-feet of torque, which, in case you haven't figured it out, is an incredible feat for a car built in the 60s. Its powerful engine propels this bad boy to a top speed of 135 miles per hour, and it doesn't take too long to start soaring, going from 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds. All that beauty and still packs quite the punch. The Mustang GT 350 also comes equipped with a 4-speed manual transmission that helps with its rapid acceleration time. The GT 350 was created by Carroll Shelby, a former racer, to be a high-performance vehicle that would rip up the racetrack competition and appeal to car lovers everywhere. And with the longevity this supercar has enjoyed, there's no doubt that he achieved just that. This classic was designed with a focus of performance, but they didn't take any shortcuts with its interior either. Inside, you still basically get a standard Mustang. A wood-rimmed steering wheel, bucket seats with vinyl upholstery, fold-down rear seats also with vinyl upholstery, full instrumentation, including speedometer, tachometer, oil pressure gauge, and temperature gauge, and so much more. In the end, the GT350 is every car lover's dream car. A well-deserved love at first sight. Now, as iconic as this Mustang is, it's still far from the best or fastest ride in Freeman's collection. And it's about time we reveal how fast is fast enough for Morgan Freeman. For a car collection full of vintage rides, this honor actually doesn't go to a vintage ride. Finally. Number 8. Lamborghini Aventador. Up until now, the actor's garage has been unlike most celebrities. Rare classics, pickup trucks, a Tesla, and most surprisingly, no Ferraris. So one Lamborghini couldn't hurt. No doubt, Freeman's car collection has been down to earth and quite different, but that doesn't mean he doesn't like going fast. And what scratches that itch better than a Lamborghini Aventador? Downright, the most exciting car in his garage, and not to mention, the fastest. The actor bought the Aventador when it was initially released in 2011. The supercar served as the successor to the iconic Murcielago. What can be said about the Aventador that hasn't already been said? It's an extremely sleek, mid-engine, all-wheel drive, 2-door coupe supercar that will get you to your destination faster than you can even blink. There really aren't many Lamborghini models more famous than the Aventador, so it definitely makes sense that the Driving Miss Daisy star would splurge big on one. Besides the Lamborghini name, however, why an Aventador? Well, that's a question that can only be answered by taking a peek under the hood. This beauty packs a powerful 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine producing up to 690 horsepower and a mind-blowing 509 pound-feet of torque, absolutely zooming off to a top speed of 217 miles per hour. Yeah, that's how fast is fast enough for Morgan Freeman. Maybe too fast even. It also wouldn't take the Aventador too long to get flying, sprinting from 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. That's before you could even blink twice. This isn't a car, guys. It's a spaceship, and its interior makes you feel this way, loaded with the latest tech toys. We're talking a high-resolution 7-inch touchscreen display with navigation, Bluetooth connectivity, and voice command, seamless smartphone integration for accessing your apps, an advanced steering system that adapts to driving conditions, a sophisticated system that enhances stability and traction, and so many more. Freeman is a vintage ride types of guy, but sometimes it wouldn't hurt stepping into the future, and that's exactly what the Lamborghini Aventador offers. Well, there you have it, folks. 8 iconic cars later, and we've reached the end of today's video. A man's car collection is just an extension of his identity. For Morgan Freeman, this is a curated gallery of speed, strength, craftsmanship, and the roads he's traveled and yet to travel. So yeah, Freeman's taste in cars does do justice to the person he is. What are your thoughts on Freeman's car collection? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you love taking tours through celebrity garages.